Hi everybody, this is Room Temp Studios with a quick video on Lands of Jail mobile. We're wanting to cover the event Turmoil Event today. Get some of these real quick. This stuff out of the way. Okay. What you want to do in Turmoil Event, if you guys are unfamiliar with the Turmoil Event, I'm sure you're going to go through the Turmoil Surge. This is it right here. Ensure sentry turrets are not destroyed during battles to increase alliance's defense points upon settlement. This is basically a reinforcement exercise. What you want to do, treat these and get them out of the way. Okay. You want to reinforce people that are online, and they will also reinforce you. See here in our alliance, we're going to share coordinates. This guy has troop reinforcements 304,000. The less, the better. You want them online and less reinforcements. See, MVS, she only has 21,000. I'm getting that. See, the problem is these guys aren't online. He's sharing these guys. He's not here. This is why Mr. Darkness shared his own coordinates. 300,000. I'm going to go through these people's coordinates. Now, I can do this. Alliance members. See who's online. Banshee, Dash, Sevo, T-Rex. I can look for those names in the... Got Banshee. T-Rex only has 205,000. Okay, I don't know where Sevo is. Oh, here he is. He's got 340,000 though. Members. Dash, Hanslet, Valdura, Bernice. Okay, Valdura. 234,000. Obviously, this guy's online, right? Because you just seen that coming back. Looking for movement to help you to see if anybody's online. Okay. 69,000. Looking for anybody who's online with low amount of reinforcements. This is what you want to do because you're going to get a bonus. You're going to get a bonus if they are online the whole time. If they get offline, you're not going to receive that same bonus. So it's really important that you join somebody who's online. Okay. And sometimes you can see if they're moving here. 234,000. That's not bad. We only have 6 people we can reinforce, so we want to be picky. Caprice. Was she online? I thought she was online. If not, I'll pull them back. MVS, Loathing, Hattis, No Wiz. Okay, so Hattis is hidden right here with 269. Where's Loathing? Oh, Loathing. Nice, look at that. Loathing's low. Fear? Is Fear online members? I just always put Fear and Loathing together. I start with R3s because they're usually more active. No. Let's see Fear here. Let's see members. Let's check out this. R2s. Sunrise Cat Lover. Okay, I know where Cat Lover is down here somewhere. Oh, Cat Lover. Boom. That's a great one. 0. The less, the better. The more you're going to be able to fight. If there's other reinforcements there, then you're going to compete with them for points. So, that is the strategy. Go through these real quick. She has 261k. I don't even know if Miss K is online. I'm not seeing her anywhere here. She's right here. She's offline. You can see right there she's offline, so that's not going to work for me. So I'm going to recall these. Okay. Let's make sure I got reinforcements. If I don't get somebody reinforce me. Okay, so I have a few reinforcements, so we're all right. Caprice. I'm not seeing that they're online either, so I'm pulling them back. Yeah, you got to be online the whole time. Dosh, 290,000 reinforcements. Let's go back through the R1s, Ari, and Alikesis. Remember, the less troops in there, the better. Okay? This guy has 0, but he's not online. That's why he has 0. If you're not going to be online and participate, you're not going to give anybody the bonus. Anya, Jerry Springer. I check Anya. She's right next to me. She's pretty popular, so. Okay. Valdera has 406,000 troops in there. That's not going to work for me. Okay. Usually people send their own coordinates. The reason why they're sharing other people's is because we want to try to defend as many as we can. That's if you want the alliance to do good and be number one, then you want to share you want to spread them out to ones that don't have any so they don't get burnt. Because once they get burnt, they lose their own bonus for the whole alliance. So, anyways, we're just going to go through here. We have a few minutes before it starts. Go through these members. I can. Dosh. Ben. 2 Salad. Noise and Berenice. Let's try to find those people on here. It's harder than you'd think. You guys have probably seen it and I went past it. Okay. 2 Salad. We're going to get her then in a second. Let's look for Ben. Where are you, Ben? Does this mean J Fran is on? Okay, it does mean J Fran is on, but they actually have 234,000 people in there. This guy was on. He has 304,000. Okay. You guys are probably seeing it freaking out. I do not see Ben anywhere. Dang it. I do not see him. Grandma Berenice. Yeah, we found Berenice. She's got. Oh, there's Ben. Wow, look at that. He's got so much. Okay, so it's. Okay, so we're gonna take J Fran and 2 Salads. Since they are online, and see, she doesn't have much. That's my main march. She doesn't have much, and then J Fran. He'll do. Okay, so there we go. There's all 6. You can adjust this, obviously. Go down the list. Cat Lover. Cat Lover online. Cat Lover's online. Alright, that's what you want to see. So that's the first part. We still have 10 minutes till it starts. So I just wanted to run you guys quickly through your startup. A lot of people don't know this, all this about it. There's a lot of confliction. People saying, oh, do this, do that during turmoil, get this, get that. That's not the case, okay? Alliance ranking, past ranking. I got second. Last one, I got second. I usually get first, but I got second last. And if you're able to see the score, I was like 9,000 behind her. Alliance ranking, KOH, that's our alliance. So boom, what do you know about it? And we're winning them bigly. So let's keep this up. KTV is the one to beat, 347. They may beat us this time because the tower. Yeah, you got your tower, your sentry turret here. It got destroyed last time. If you can keep these alive, every time it elevates your score and it takes you to a new level. If it gets destroyed, it brings you down a level. So that's going to affect your score greatly. The tower, they come for the tower at wave 10 and wave 20. You need to reinforce this, but it's important to remember that all the kills you get in this tower, you get no points, no personal points for it. It's all about alliance points. So if you want to rank top on your own, this is how you do it, okay? You go through your guys, T-Rex, Kavoth. I'm going to make sure he's online. You just want to make sure all your guys are online, okay? Or they're wasting your time. Because I joined Kavoth because I thought he was moving. I never actually checked to see if he was on. Look at that. He's been offline for an hour. It's a good thing that I checked that. Okay, we're pulling that back. Alright, we're seeing there's new people on. Aqua was on. Got a message from the boss. Let him know I will take the South Tower. You got to hold these towers, right? You got to have a strong guy. Last time I was at work, couldn't get in the South Tower. Somebody took it. They ended up getting destroyed. Gotcha, boss man. Boss man. Okay, I usually take this out. We've never lost it when I took it. It was one time I was at work. I missed to take the South Tower. And then we lost it. Anyways, we got a 5th. We only got 5 marches here. We need to get a 6th one going quick. See, she's asking the right question. Will there be anyone active in the event who needs reinforcements? That's the question I want answered. This is our R4 chat here. So we're trying to... Okay, so I'm just going to go through the members again. More are popping online. Probably have their timer set. Says... Oh, it looks like he went offline. Sezgin... KGMXD4, which is girl. Girls are really popular. They're going to get way more reinforcements. But let's look at Sezgin. See if we can find him on the map. You want to use this. You want to show up early for this reason. People like to show up late. Aqua's online. No, she has 420,000. They need to stay on for the whole event, too. A lot of people think they can just send this and then go. Obviously, you can do that, but you're not going to do as well. See, I told you, as a girl, she's got 402,000 reinforcements. It's something about being a girl on this game. You're pretty popular. Oh, well, heck. Look how wrong I am. This says again, he's got almost 600,000. The number is 250,000. After 250,000, you're not going to get bonus points. You need to have a 250,000 troop cap for all your members if you're organizing one of these as a host. Can Toddy Loco or Luco. Okay, here's Toddy. Nice. Toddy. Perfect. She's filled up. Okay, so again, just analyzing all these. I gotta get rid of these red dots real quick. Yeah. Themis is saying, give me some more. You have to, 250K is the max. Miss Wolf, this is my wife. She knows what's up. my day off, so I'll for sure grab that south tower. Just letting them know. I work a crazy schedule where I'll work weekends, have weekdays off, and then it'll flip. I'll have weekends off, so nobody knows when my time's off. I tell them, hey, yeah. Okay, so this isn't exactly how I want it, because Toddy Luca was a great one. It's not perfect. Okay. Now I got 134 seconds before it starts. The first parts, pretty much you do nothing. Okay, but you need to be online. How I'm taking first or second is I'm staying online. A lot of people like to do this and then leave. They like to go, and you can go make yourself a cup of coffee, because you don't gotta do anything. I don't have to do anything specifically for the first 10 waves. I don't have to do anything for the first 10 waves, because I gotta send to this south tower right here on the 10th and 20th wave. Okay, but for everything else, it just got to be here online. You, like I said, just keep your phone open, set it down, make sure you got plenty of battery. Okay. All right, there you go. See, terminal surge activated. I'll go to world. Okay, X out of that. Surge is activated. There we go. Okay, now it comes. See all these red lines. If you're new to it, I'll just show. Most likely, if you're looking this up, you're like a host or somebody who cares about your alliance. I'm getting text messages. Sorry about that. I probably should mute that before I make these videos, but I just want to make this real quick. You got, so as you see, they slowly take their time. Look at that, a minute. This is level 1 minute. They're on their way to me. Okay. There you go. Look at your event. It always takes me to that one. But look at your event, right? Current wave. Next wave is level 3. Right? Next wave is level 3 in 30 seconds. It starts pumping them out. Wave 9 is when you need to pay attention. Okay, especially if you're hosting or running this. Here comes your wave 2. I like that it sends them quick before they're even done. It sends the first 9 pretty fast. Pay attention, like I said. You can click here and see what exact level it is. It's level 2 hitting. It's because it can be confusing. Right here it says level 3 is next. Alright, so people get confused and get excited. So level 3 is going to hit, and it's going to pop up to level 4. When it says level 9's next, don't panic. You still got to wait till it turns over. When it says level 10 next, you need to pay attention. When it's level 10 next, you can click here and you'll be able to see. It'll say level 9 marching at you. As they come towards you, say this was level 9, right? Or no, let's do an easier one. Say this was wave 9. All these guys coming through. You're going to want to pull your troops back to send to the tower, right? Well, my troops are here. My best heroes' troops are here. In 2 salad. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait till, look at, see they're hitting, see the explosions? They're hitting 2 salad. Nice, it's done. Boom, I would go here and recall these. Recall them back to my base, and then I would send them to this sentry tower here on the 10th and 20th waves. So keep that in mind. If you're trying to get a good alliance score, if you care about your alliance, whatever. If not, which is the case for a lot of people, they just want to get their own personal score up. The main things that's going to make you do better than other people. Obviously, you need to have big marches. You're going to see, we'll get into these reports real quick just to show you, like, look at the scores, right? This score is my base. This score is my base. That's why I have such a high score in that 13,000, right? Here's a 5,000 because I'm with Cat Lover. You want, one of the things that you want to do, which I've done across our alliance, is you want your people to check the box that says their troops do not defend. Because if her troops were defending, I would have competed with those troops for kills. And I get all my points on kills. See how they got their 13,860? They got their 13,860. The same as I got my 13,860. You're going to get that no matter what. If your troops fight in your own base, it doesn't matter. All it does is compete with your friends. Right? So if you go to event, this right here, troops in prison do not defend, this checkbox, make sure that's checked. Okay? You need that to be checked. You don't want your troops to fight because it just takes away from your teammates. We're on 4. Okay, so we got time to talk about these right here. If you analyze these close enough, you're going to realize 7, 8, 20. See, J-Fran, this is somewhere I don't want to be right now. This isn't a good place to be because look at his troops are fighting in his own. You don't need to do that because you're competing with your own team for no reason, or your own people. Let's find mine. Okay. I got 21 here. See how I get 21,780? $21,780. Right. And then I got 7. Okay, so that's it. 1780, 820. That's what I got for mine. That's what everybody's going to get for their base. It goes up every level, see? Wave 4, 21. You're going to get a base point for your base staying alive. See, 21,780. That's what they got. 25,740 because he's fighting. So he gets a few extra points, but he's competing with me. That's not good. Honestly, if I had somewhere else to send to, I would send them there. Because it's BS. Fighting like that. Because you're competing with him. In these reports, it shows it clear as day. You're competing with him. See right here, Cat Lover's perfect. They've clicked the box. Which maybe I'll try and see if I can warn him. People just don't listen. You know how it is. If you run one of these games. Okay, something like that. Please check the box. Just come on, man. Please check the box. Anyways, we're on Lands of Jail, Turmoil Event. Giving you the rundown. No big deal. It's the difference between winning and losing, though, because it starts to add up. You know, this is 25. That's mine. That's the big one. That's my bonus. And my guys don't fight because then I'm competing with them. Their kills is how they get points. These go up, right? So that's my right here. See, I'm not competing with anybody. If you have the biggest march in there, you're going to get the most kills. And that's why I have the biggest march in there. I have the T10s, you know. So I'm going to get the most kills. and I'm going to get the most points. So you could rank really high, but you're going to need to be a high ranking base in the game to rank number 1. Let's be real. But the thing is, you've seen the event, personal ranking, right? Past ranking. Look at that. I ranked number 2. And look at these people. You can check the leaderboard here, ranking, individual power. I'm only ranked 4th. Right? Ranked 1 and 2 and 3, they're not even there. Because they're not playing it right. The key notes is you need to reinforce people that are online. Right? Those same people should reinforce you so your base is also protected, because if you get burnt, you stop getting these bonus. These big ones here. This is yours. You get your bonus just for keeping your base alive. Okay. So you get your bonus for keeping your base alive. So you want people to reinforce you. So it's going to be a give and take. The best way and easiest way to do this, you reinforce 6 people that are online. Those same 6 people reinforce you. If you just did that, you're going to do really well, because they're online, you're online. And you're protected by 6 marches. They're protected by your all 1 marches. But then they're going to get other people to protect them, and it goes like that. Okay. The level 7's hitting right now. I wish they'd send these quicker. Sometimes this event drags on. Only unfun thing. Didn't used to have a Marauder headquarters when we first started playing this. They just peer out of the ground. It's nice to have a headquarters, kind of see where it's coming from. So just wait. This is level 8 showing up. Next one's level 9. Okay, that's important. You come here. Next is level 9. We're going to want to analyze 9 pretty closely. Come here, claim your rewards. We're going to want to analyze 9 pretty closely because we want to reinforce that tower. So the 9th one would let it go. And as it's marching towards us, we got to watch where's our best heroes at. They're over here. And watch and let it hit first, then recall. See what these guys are talking about. Okay. No, they'll be fine. Yeah, what they're talking about here is the last time we had, guys just went to the tower. 3-4 waves before the tower. Okay, next is 9. Says she's gonna kick him, because what you shouldn't sit there for 3 waves. You're not getting points, and your points matter for the alliance points, right? Overall, so they want everybody to rank high, so we can all rank. Our alliance ranking. We're ranked 7th right now with 25 million. Personal ranking 327. Goodness, way low. All right, here comes wave 9. Comes wave 9. We'll analyze this very closely. You have a minute, 20 seconds. 2 salads is where I'm pulling my view reinforcements. Let's just look at them. Okay, yeah, those are some of my best heroes. Let's see my heroes. Yeah, those are my best heroes. You get 1 of each. You get a shield hero, a rifle, a shooter, and then a grenader. So it's those 3. Those are my best. I'm going to pull that from salad. See? People are already going. They shouldn't do that, But you can't get people to listen in these types of games. If you're a host, R5, R4, you realize you need to do colored signs, like signs with pictures for people, and that's why they do it in our lives, because people don't listen, people don't read. It's constant. It's just how people are. They're going to misinterpret what you say every time, or they're not going to listen. Just to check, that's wave 9 coming. Hits in 19 seconds. We're going to make sure it hits 2 salads first before we recall, so we get those points. It's blowing up there. Okay, recall those. Recall those now. You can check the event. You have so long till wave 10 shows up because they know you need to pull everything back and then resend it. I usually like to send this march close to my prison, so it's a lot quicker. But this will be okay. Make it work. Garrison, send troops, march. I'm pulling these back too because I don't like how he's doing that. Loathing's doing it too. I'm pulling this back. I'm going to appoint me captain here. Extra troops can be sent there. And then I'm going to send that march here. I'm pulling these back too. Find somebody better. You got to make these adjustments if you can. B. Okay, there you go. I'm going to send this one to 2 salads. And when that one comes back, I'm reinforcing BY because they're online. Garrisons. Okay, here comes the march. It just comes for the towers on wave 10 and 20. We're going to reinforce salad. That march. That's a quick adjustment. You can sometimes get away with that. You gotta be quick though. Garrison. Almost full. We'll be fine. Okay. Oh, another thing I haven't said yet. Don't heal. Do not heal your troops. It gives you a lower score. Pulling those back. You want to heal. It's so hard not to. So tempting. Do not heal. Tell your people. Do not heal. I don't know why. I can't explain this. But since I've started, everybody said do not heal. It's been a thing. You get more points if you don't heal. If you heal, you get less points. That's how I take second or first. I usually take first. I've only taken second a couple times. How I take it is I stay online and I do not heal. Those are your 2 things you got to check off. All right, reinforce this one. Okay. All right. Yeah, he wasn't full. Okay, so easy peasy. Now we wait. Wave 11. Run through it. Pause this real quick. We'll resume here in a second. We'll pause it for now because there's not much to go through. You guys get it. Reinforce people online. You need to stay online. Don't heal. Those are your 3 things off the bat. You want to get a good alliance score. Keep your towers. All right, skip that. Skip a few ahead. Here we're on 17th wave inbound. Wave 18 in a minute. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys this personal ranking here. I'm ranked 41. You can see I'm not going to take first. So 41, right? And then look at anyone in KOH, 37. And then Tommy at 31. And then Anya at 26. It's about 100 million difference. It's because I joined people that was competing with me on these reports. If you look at these reports and analyze them, first off, you're fighting with the other guys in there, right? This other person has 56,000. They killed, or this other person killed 56,000 troops. I could have killed all those troops. That would have been more points for me. That's why you want to get with people that have less reinforcements. Because see, it says how many Marauders came up. 264,000. I killed 164,000 of them, but I'm still competing with these other people that are with me. I did call the audible. I did see right here, 229,000 kills, 43,000 score. That adds up. 40,000 score right here. And I'm competing with other people, which is too bad. So somebody must have had... Calling this audible and joining this one was a great choice. So look, I'm getting 14,000 points. I'm still competing with other people, but I'm not competing with like these reports down here. Before 10, I was competing with him, right? He had 10,000 of the kills. That's just a percentage. See, there's only 25,000 Marauders sent. He killed 10,000. I killed 7,000. So it would have been, as we went on, he would have been killing 100,000, way more. This is wave 18. Next is 19th. We got to really pay attention now. But and it's okay to not take first. This is how you're going to take first, right? 18th. So I'm 18th. Oh, I might be able to take first because I called that audible. Nope. Anya's going to have first. Look at her. She's already in third. But I just passed KOH, Banshee, and Tommy. Let's see if it stayed that way. Yeah. And that's because I called that audible. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. The audible I'm talking about is when I switched. You seen in the there, I switched from this guy over here, J-Fran. I pulled my army out of J-Fran, and I pulled my army out of Loathing because I was competing with them, and then I replaced them into different guys, Ankara here, and then back to BY. I put them in those people because I'm not competing with them, and that's what you want. Wave 19 is in 19 seconds. Don't jump the gun. People will think, oh, it's coming. Wave 19 is coming. No, that's the next wave. Okay. So if somebody heals, that's likely another reason why I'll pass them. So being online, do not heal, and call those audibles in the middle. If somebody is competing with you while their own troops are fighting in their base, they don't need to be doing that. This needs to be ahead of time. This is... Everybody knows, check that box in our alliance, and they're still not doing it. It's been months of this. This is no excuse. So join somebody else, right? And if you notice they're not online, join somebody else. Now, it's hard to do in between because you'll lose points if you pulled somebody out right now. Before the attack, you lose points. So it's better to get some points than no points. So that's a that's a move you're gonna have to make. You click this. That's level 19. Okay, this is essentially our last level. Personal ranking. I'm 7th. Tommy did pass me again. Likely, I'll get 3rd. Maybe. We'll see. It jumps up exponentially over, it jumps up on a percentage level more and more. This is our last wave to get personal points. The tower, you don't get any personal points on, which is too bad. You really should get personal points in the tower, I believe. But it's good this way. It allows everybody a fair chance. So here we go. We gotta go look. Where's our main march? It's at B now. And I did that deliberately. Usually I'll set it up that way. So they're right next door. Watch. The fire take place on the prison. 1, 2, 3 fires. 4 fires. Okay, there's 4 fires. Then recall those guys. Make sure you get those points. You would not want to call them in the middle of it and miss out on those points. That would be devastating for your overall end score. And then, of course, do not go into the surveillance station. I've done that before. I've went to the surveillance station before. Alright, there we go. So that's it. Let's see what we got. Personal ranking. 5th. Just as I said. Banshee. I thought Dosh was going to get above me. He must have healed or something. But calling those audibles was very important. That's very important. Anyways, top 5, not bad. You see, past ranking, I was 2nd. I usually take 1st. The reason why I'm not taking 1st as much now is because people are catching on, because we've been telling people how to do this. In the first probably 10 of these, nobody else knew how to do it. And really, to be honest, I didn't really know how to do it. I just reinforced 6 people are online, and they reinforced me, and I would take 1st every time. Little did I know, I was staying online, I wasn't healing, and the 6 I reinforced, they stayed online. So that's how I was getting it every time. Now, a lot of people are catching on. Garrison, see. I think I did that. Sorry, I had to do that real quick. We were going to mess up. Gotta make sure you point your biggest guy here so you can get more troops in there. Okay, anyways. I'm unhappy with this personal ranking of 5th. But as you can see, look, it's all KOH. All the guys from my alliance. In past ranking, same thing. KOH people are getting better. So it's for me sharing this information, which unfortunately gives me heavier competition. So, but oh well, worth it for my alliance to do better. And that's why I'm sharing it here now. I want everybody to know the strategy. Boom. We won that one. There you go. And that is the full Turmoil Event. Alliance ranking. This is what's most important. Alliance ranking 364. 364,000. So our alliance took 1st. And that's really what it's all about. Personal ranking. You don't want to be selfish, So anyways. Yeah. There you go. Somebody's sending me reinforcements. And then, yeah, you can call everything back and clean up and get ready for the next event or whatever you got going on. You can't heal your troops now, by the way. It's really tempting to do that the whole time. And I hope that helps. I hope that strategy helps everybody out in getting a high score. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.